Hello, my name is Gomiya. I'm a bear. Fucking god, and this is not the right place. Alright, there you go. I'm Gomiya, I'm a bear. I'm gonna just learn today. Gonna get an education. I said this on Twitter. I was actually awake at the correct time this time. I woke up a whole hour early. Got the end of another stream. Wait, no, I was awake an hour ago. I caught the end of another stream, and that redirected into another stream, which I watched until 20 minutes ago. I completely forgot about this stream. Maybe that's why we watch streamers, to forget that we have other responsibilities. Anyway, I'm gonna learn Korean, and then I'm gonna learn Japanese. And hopefully that will be entertaining for you and educational for me. Oh, hello. How are you? What? How is this the end of the stream? You just got here. In what way is this the end of the stream? Silly goose. Hi. Let me just get everything ready. End of stream. As if you didn't just get here. As if I didn't just get here. Not like 2 minutes ago. Goodness gracious. Let me just put that over here so I can watch chat and I can get started with Korean. I'm glad you're doing great. If it was a good day for you, there is absolutely nothing that I can say to possibly make your day better, but I'm glad you are spending some of your time with me. I'm doing alright. I did just wake up. Wait, no. I can't say that anymore. That's not the truth. The truth is, I woke up about an hour and a half ago. I watched the end of another stream, and then that redirected into another stream, which I started watching until about now 20 minutes ago. And that was my bad. I did forget. I probably should have set another alarm for actually starting the stream. Oh, yeah, I see. Well, I'm great. I'm glad. How very sweet of you to say. Alright, I'm gonna start up Korean now. Get up. 일어나. 일어나. I remember that one.
일어나다.
Okay, 일어나다. 일어나다. 가다. 좋았다. Oh, wow. Okay. 세수하다. 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 That's an interesting one. I don't think I know how to say to wash your face in Japanese. Maybe like kao aratte? Kao arau?
7시에 일어납니다.
Okay. 7시에 일어나다. 일어납니다. 7시에 일어납니다. 7시에 일어납니다. 7시에 일어납니다. I see. Okay. I do hope that as someone who isn't learning Korean, this is interesting. Or at least it's good background noise for whatever else you have to do today. Wash. 세수하다. Yeah, so to wash in Japanese is arau. 세수하다 in Korean. Is it like specifically for your face, or is it just like generally? Like you could say 차는 차를 세수하다, which would be to wash your car. Because you can say like車を arau, which just means to wash your car. But I don't know if you can use that same verb for
세수하다.
I don't know if you can use the same verb to describe the process of washing your car in Korean. By the way, I wanted you to send your regards on the Manatee stream, but he has verified accounts on Oh, I see. That's really, really sad. Yeah, oh my god. Oh shit. I completely forgot. Man, I think I could have attended, but, I completely forgot. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna have to send my apologies. But, I'll have to give that a watch. I hope he had a good time drawing us. Oh my god. Truly, I'm a fool. I'm a fucking fool of a bear. Good god, I feel really bad now. Get up. 일어나다.
일어나다.
세수하다.
세수. 7시 반에 세수합니다.
7시 반에 세수합니다. Wash up at 7:30. Okay. 7시 반에 세수합니다. 7시에 반에 7시 반에 세수합니다. So if I wanted to say I got up at 8, I could say 9시 9시에 일어나 합니다. Bear is actually a fucking idiot and a fool. I don't know. Maybe you just have your blinders on. If a bear is a fool, orangutan is a single-celled organism. I think that's honestly, how do I say this? I think that I would really, really like to be smart. I would. But I know that also comes with certain disadvantages, so no matter what, I kind of lose, right? Oops. All I do is like try to be smart, and then I eventually fail. So I think that it's best for me to like maybe just stick with the things I'm actually good at, which is maybe, I don't know, people call me a good listener. Maybe that's one thing I'm good at. I got 4 years, right? And at least 2 of them work. Maybe that's what they're good for. To brush one's teeth. So this is oh wow, okay. Okay, this is a really strange one because to brush one's teeth seems like such a specific verb, but it's also one of the first verbs I learned in Japanese. So maybe that's just like a common thing to learn in pretty much all languages. So it's 양치질 하다. 양치질 하다. And in Japanese it's 하오 미가케. Yeah. 하오 미가쿠.
양치질하다.
양치질하다.
7시 반에 양치질합니다.
7시 반에 양치질하다. Subway. Ooh, eki. So this is 지하철.
지하철.
My vowels are still wrong. Igal once told me that the first thing you learn in any language as a very small baby is how to form vowels. 지하철, 하, 지하철. So the theory is that I did actually learn vowels around Korean speakers. So the theory is I should be able to form Korean vowels pretty well, and I think I do. But I still feel like I have trouble with it. By the way, do you play League? I forgot if I've asked you. I've played like maybe a couple of hours. Good enough that I was able to like get the hang of certain characters. I think I liked is his name Thresh? One of he's the creepy looking like Reaper guy who can like pull people towards him. I think I got pretty good at using him. But I think that I did end up stopping and then never starting back up. I don't know, I can give League another shot, I guess, but I'd have to turn off like in-game chat or whatever because I don't fucking care about what other people have to say. Well, I guess if I didn't care, I wouldn't have to turn it off anyway because I just wouldn't read it. More like I just don't like reading it, maybe. 지하철. The delay is kind of long on this one. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah. The latency on YouTube has always been kind of bad, so the communication is probably gonna be pretty bad on this one. You'll just have to wait like maybe half a minute before anything actually comes through to me. 7시 반에 7시 반에 oh, what was this? 양치질 하다 합니다. Oh, I remembered that one. Interesting. Sometimes I remember these. Ride. 타다.
타다.
타다. 타다. Oh, I'm not even tired right now. I'm just like, 타다. 8시. Oh, 8. Oh, wait, hold on. 7, 8, 9. Oh, I mixed up 9 and 10 in Korean. How embarrassing. I've been counting in Korean longer than I can actually remember saying things. And I've forgotten it. God damn it. That's really sad. Oh, why is there like fucking radio silence? This is awkward. There we go. Alright. Okay. 8시에 지하철을 탑니다. 지하철. That's gonna be really difficult for me to remember. 지하철. 지하철. Okay. 지하철. Alright. Bruv, my D's nuts joke. Oh no! The D's nuts joke! Maybe like, we gotta troubleshoot this. I need to know what these nuts jokes was. Man. Oh wait, hold on. There might, wait, no, I didn't put any lag on it, like, sending things in chat. So there shouldn't be any lag or anything. Maybe just try it again. What's 기차, 버스, 비행기? 비행기, I know that one. 비행기 is plane.
타다.
타다. Get off. 내리다. Alright. Oh, I forgot.
내리다.
I do remember I do remember learning this word in Japanese. I just don't remember what it is. Because I know to ride is norimasu. But nerida, I don't remember. Kada kotta. Try sending your D's nuts joke again. This is very vital to me that I do know what it is. Maybe I'm word amusing is banned. I haven't banned any words, so whatever word that may have been banned, it probably wasn't me. Maybe. Yeah, I haven't banned any words. 5시에 지하철을 서 huh? 지하철 서? Why is that like right there? Weird. From, in, and at. Okay. 시에 time marker. Oh, okay. So you use that kind of like you use in Japanese actually. League my balls. Oh, got him. 지하철에서 날이 it's not 옵니다. It's not 갑니다. It's not 탑니다. It's 날입니다. Okay.
내리다.
내리다. This one's get off. 7시에 서. 아이고. 7시에 it's just okay. 8시에 지하철을 탑니다. It's then but with exclamation marks. Wait, I thought you added the exclamation marks. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, that's a little strange. 8시에
8시 반에 세수합니다.
세수합니다. 세수하다.
세수하다.
일어나다. 양치질하다.
7시에 일어납니다. 7시에 일어납니다.
Alright. Anyway, how is voice actor doing? About the same as the bear, honestly. You've got to understand that in the process of making me as a fictional character, a lot of the things that they experience is the same as the things that I experience. I just experience it in a fictional manner. So if I say I'm tired, it's likely that the voice actor feels tired too. Several things that are common in between me and my voice actor are the things that I do express, especially when it comes to like how I'm feeling. It's because it's just kind of a byproduct of being in the same meat body, you know, of using this sort of real person as my medium for actually existing, you know. So yeah, voice actor is doing about just the same as I am. Now, if you're talking about things with regards to things that are happening to them personally, those can be slightly different from what I experience. So when I say I have to go to my job, I am actually talking about them going to their job too. It's the same job. But the reason why I'm so dodgy about what job I go to is because it's the same job that they go to, you know? Yeah. That's about how that goes. Let me think. What else? Is there anything specific? Well, all the researchers and stuff. All the researchers and stuff. All the stuff about researchers and interns and stuff. That's fictional. I'm sure you've realized that if a bear that is fictional is made in a lab, that usually does not happen in real life, right? So that's the part that happens specifically to me. My voice actor is just a normal person. I think that's about what's essential to say right now. 7시에서 세상 7시에 세수합니다. Alright. Does Bear like their job? 7시 반에 세수합니다. Bear, the voice actor has multiple jobs. At this point, they love all of them. They both have their ups and downs. They all have their ups and downs, but the job that you guys do know about, the artist job, well, they do it because they're good at it by now, and because they enjoy drawing. So yeah, they definitely like that one. The other two jobs, they've had for a while now, and it's taken a while for them to find jobs where they get paid enough, of course, and where they also feel as though they're doing something good. And it's really fortunate that at both of those jobs, they are doing that. So, don't they clone animals in labs? Yeah, but do they clone talking bears? I don't think anyone's cloned a talking bear before, you know. 아이고. 7시 반. Ah, okay. Get off. This is 내리다. 7시 반에 일어납니다. Oh wait, no, this is 세상입니다. Okay.
8시에 지하철을 탑니다.
8시에 지하철을
탑니다.
탑니다, I think.
8시에 지하철을 탑니다.
Yeah. We will never know if they have. I suppose not. But, I think that, well, maybe I'm just a publicly available, result of their research. Oh, by the way, I'm not I'm not, an experiment. No, I'm more of like an apparatus, I suppose. I guess there's a fine difference there. I was made in a lab, but I was not the how do you say this? I was not the subject of the experiment. That's right. Okay, so 5시에 지하철에서 내립니다. I don't think I'm gonna remember any of this because it's just so outside of everything that I've actually need to use
8시
in
반에
day-to-day
세수합니다.
life. Yeah, I guess, would you call me a lab rat? Not really, because the lab rat is still the subject of the experiment, right? Right. I'm more like a test tube or a beaker, I suppose. Just something that you use to measure something. To measure what, though? I don't know. I've just been told that. It was something that stuck with me, I guess. It would just, for a while, I did wonder if I was supposed to be, like, something that they were studying, and no, they weren't studying me at all. They were just putting me through, tests to do, like, I suppose, like, calibrations. And I suppose the calibrations are done now because they're not around, or maybe someone else killed them. I actually don't know. Alright, so let's see. Yeah. Wait. 일곱, 아홉. Yeah, okay, so it's 여덟.
여덟.
8시
반에.
반에. Oh, this is 세수합니다.
세수합니다.
Because to brush your teeth is 양치질 합니다. And to wash up is 세수합니다. Okay.
타다.
타다. What happened to the researchers? No idea. I just woke up one day after dying like the 37th time and they were gone. Did you eat them all? Maybe. I mean, if I ate them all, I mean, physically, if I ate them all, like, I'd suppose that things would look, like, messier or whatever, but when I woke up in the research facility and looked around, it was more like everybody just kind of stood up and left, you know? You're a wizard, I just washed my teeth. Nah. I just got ESP. Nah, that's not a part of my skill set.
7시에 일어납니다.
7시에... Oh wait, I forgot to put up my Korean. There you go. Oh, I still need the keyboard. I don't know where anything fucking is. Here we go. Alright. Alright. There it is. Okay. 일... 아이고. I don't remember. Where is it? 일... There it is. 아이고. 왜. Okay. 아이고. And then I think it's this. 7시. 아이고. 7시에. 아이고. Okay, so this is like, I think it's this one. It may be this one though. I'm gonna say it's this one. 7시에 일어 하 이거 이거 합니다. I think that's right.
7시에 일어납니다.
일어납니다. Ah. Okay, so it's 일어. Okay. Okay. 7시, and I forgot the she. Well, I think at least I got the particle right. 일어나. 납니다. Okay.
7시에 일어납니다.
이거 7시 시에 7시에 Okay, so this is gonna be 일, and then there's another round thingy here, and then 나 니다. Hey, I'm getting better at touch typing. Yay. By the way, I remember you said you don't mind sexual comments, so I thought I might as well ask, what do you think about choking? It's not my thing. I mean, you've got to understand, I've died a lot of times, so much so that I know that I don't like it. So, but at the same time, I know that death is kind of a part of life. I'll say that I'm not too precious about the things that you think about me, because, like I said, I'm a fictional character, so I don't actually care about what you do when my back is turned, you know? It's not like I'm real, so it's not like you're talking about a real person. But if you're talking about whether I will play on the same playing board, so to speak, like if I will interact with those comments. I mean, if it's funny, then I will, but like otherwise, it's not something that will make me feel like specifically like that's something I'm into, you know? Usually I'll respond to something as funny, or if I see something that makes me go sheesh, you know? Like I'm being romanced or something. But how do I put this? I'll take things as they come. Let's say that. I'll roll with most punches, and if something in the moment definitely makes me uncomfortable, I'll say so. I can definitely do that. I'm trying to think about like whether I actually feel anything other than like indifference to it. Fear, maybe? No, I don't think. Have I ever choked to death before? Out of the 38 times? Maybe maybe it may have happened during some of my lives when I was just a little kid and I don't remember. Yeah. YouTube has killed my D's nuts joke. Was that about to be a choking on D's nuts joke? Maybe I'm more wild than you because I've seen choking in plenty of sexual contexts, I guess. So, what I'm thinking about is the fact that I'm a very aesthetic yeah, I see. I wonder why it keeps on censoring your D's nuts jokes. Interesting. Yeah, like, at the end of the day, like, I was definitely thinking about the fact that aesthetically I can get just behind just about everything. So, like, as long as it's pretty, man. I am actually answering the question seriously, even though I do now know it's a teeth nuts joke. I suppose that's the way I am. I don't know. I'll just get behind just about anything as long as it's aesthetically presented, but if it's happening to me personally, in a non-fictional sense right now, I'd pass, honestly. Ta-da!
자다. 7시부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다.
From Banka. Bankaji. Interesting. Okay, Kaji. Good Gaji. Oh, okay. 아침밥을 먹습니다. Okay. Something just got very clear for me. So there is a word in Korean called it's 끝까지, which I've just translated in my head as the end. The end. The end of something is just good. so I didn't realize what kaji meant. It's just like you can just say from something to something, like um uh nanka 이군 이군 이군부터 이구까지, which just means buto means the beginning and then gut means the end. I just didn't realize that kaji was a particle there. It was the marker that means until or to. Oh, I see. How would I say that in Japanese? Let's see. Um, from and then to. So like from here to there. Koko kara. Oh yeah, it'd be koko kara asoko made. Okay. It's made. And so it's kara and then made. I see. So 7시부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다. Also, I did leave something on the stove and I smell it, so I think that I need to actually grab my own breakfast. Give me 1 second to grab it. I'll be right back. Be right back. Well, I'll be right back. I have to go to church. I'll drive as fast as possible. Don't burn your dumpster, trash bear. I will be very careful not to. Saturday church, huh? Those kinds of Christians. Well, you try to survive at work. Have a good time. 잘 노립니다. No, it'd be... Wait, to ride. I just learned that, didn't I? 잘 노립니다. That's just to get off. How do you get on? Cause I keep on get mixed up because in Japanese, noru does actually mean to ride, but it's like the opposite in Korean, isn't it? I don't actually remember. I know I just learned it like 2 seconds ago.
자다.
Good. Remember, if you catch fire, drop down and roll, drop down and roll. Isn't it stop, drop, and roll? Telephone. 전화! 전화! Oh wait, no, 전화 is like what you say to address a king. 전화. 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 Yeah, that's telephone. Which is very, very interesting. In Korean, a lot of the time, it's a little bit like in English, where sometimes you drop H's where you don't need them. Like, in the past, people actually pronounce like the H in like the word what and white, but we've dropped those. And in the same way, Koreans done the same thing. Yeah, it's stop, drop, and roll.
9시부터 9시 15분까지 전화를 합니다.
9시 10분 9시부터 9시 15분까지 전화를 합니다. 9시부터 9시 15분까 전화를 합니다. Somehow this is like the most complicated thing that I've encountered in this series of Korean learning so far. Also, I don't think I put enough rice in this chicken soup with rice. So I think I might just kind of hop off and grab more rice. Yeah, I think I will. I just want rice, man. No, no. The hope is fading from my lips when I kiss you with goodbye. This might be, this could be, this is goodbye. No, it's not. I just need to get more rice. 9시부터 9시 15분까지 분까지. I forget to add that. Okay, so it's 9시부터 from 8 o'clock. 9시 15. 9시 15. Wait, hold on. 5분. Oh, 5분까. Okay. 5분. 15. Okay, 15. Okay. That's right. This is goodbye. 9시부터 9시 15분. 15. 15. Okay. 9시부터 9시 15분까지 전화를 합니다. Oh, I'm actually gonna write down this entire sentence because it's not a complicated sentence. It's just the first time I've ever seen a sentence this long and also this useful. So let me see. And I wonder why we're starting at 7. I suppose it's like the normal time to start a day, but like... Oh, wait, no, this is out. Wow, I spelled that really badly. Oops. Well, I wrote that really badly. I get very critical about my Korean handwriting. Oh, that's fine. 9시부터 That's right? 9시부터? Oh, no, it's a hard T. It's T-good, okay. Okay, so 시부터 Okay, 9시부터 maybe if I just write the vowel a little bit smaller. It still looks funny. I'm giving myself homework after this. I'm gonna write this like 10 times before my next stream. Oh, I think I am gonna be streaming later on today as well. But it's not gonna be the collab that I thought it was going to be. Kaji. 아이고. 가지 전화를 Yeah, I'm gonna write this like 10 times because this is actually extremely fucking useful and I need to get this in my head. I guess I am one of those people for whom, like, people get homework, like, write this 10 times, and people are like, oh, it's not gonna do anything, we're just gonna forget it. No, that assignment is for fucking people like me. I remember this shit whenever I write it 10 times. Okay. Continue. 전화.
전화,
What is telephone?電話. 전화,電話. That's strange. So, like,電話. You say den whenever you're talking about, like, electricity. Like, denki is electricity. Because den is the word, you use that word for, like, thunder or lightning. Electricity, basically. So, I wonder if 전 is, like, the same particle word in Korean. That means, like, thunder or lightning. I actually don't know. Things to think about. 저녁 11시부터. What is this? Evening. Oh, this is a new word. Holy shit. Okay. And this one is 저녁. I don't remember learning this word. It's a new word. 녀. 아이고. Let me try this again. 저. 녀. And then 저. Oh wait, it's two. It's the two because it's 녀. 저녁. Evening. So it's not yoru. What is it? It's ban? I think it's ban in yeah, it's ban in Japanese. Oh. 저녁 11시부터 아침 6시 반까지. 잡니다. 저녁 11시부터 아침. Okay, so 아침 I know, morning. I just didn't know evening. So what? In Japanese that would be asa, and then ban? Is it really just ban? I suppose it is. Walk. 산책.
산책,
산보? 산책. Which is, oh, I have to switch over to Japanese. Alright. Man, it took me a second. When I switch between writing in Korean and writing in Japanese, it takes my brain to like switch gears, just like, oh, what language am I writing in right now?
7시부터 8시까지 산책을 합니다.
7시부터 8시까지 산책을 합니다. 7시. Oh, now I'm learning 부터 and 까지. 산책이부터 8시까지 산책을 합니다. 와, 산책. 7시부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다. Oh, so okay. Oh, breakfast. Is this breakfast? That has to be breakfast, right? So it's 아침밥을. 아침밥을. So I suppose evening, like dinner would be 저녁밥. 저녁밥, right? Oh, I guess I'm learning that. 오후 여섯. Oh, what is 오후? 오후. Oh, ohu, that's afternoon. Okay. Asa and then gogo, I guess? Because it's gozen and then gogo for AM and PM. But I don't know if there's like a specific word for afternoon or if that's just like a time marker. Ahu. 여섯 시부터 여섯 시 반. Oh, so I was right. So it's 저녁밥을. 저녁밥. Dinner, right. I wonder if they have a word for lunch. Because that's hirugohan in Japanese. 오후 6시부터 6시 반까지 저녁 밥을 먹습니다. Take a walk from 7-8. It's cock of the walk. 7시부터 8시까지 산책을 합니다. 9시부터 9시 5분까지 전화를 합니다. 자다,
산책,
전화.
전화.
Okay, so this is 6시부터 7시 반.
7시부터
이거,
7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다. 7시부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을
먹습니다. Okay, so have lunch. Oh, interesting. They didn't even teach us lunch. Okay. I guess I'm about to learn something. All right. Okay, so the word for lunch, that's 저녁. Okay, so that's evening. So 점심. Okay. So breakfast. I'm actually just writing a chart for myself. I'm gonna try and learn all of these terms in Korean and in Japanese at the same time. Lunch, dinner. Okay. So breakfast is... Oh, yeah. Okay, asa gohan. Asa... Go... Ha... Lunch is hiru gohan. Oh, I think I already know that in kanji, don't I? Oh, shit. Oh, I'm so close! Oh, what is it? It's like... something like that, right? Hiru. I am like this close to trying to look it up. Hiru. Oh shit. Ah, fuck me. I have to... I did the damn thing again. God damn it. Well, I was wrong. I guess that's worth knowing. Alright. I need to make a note to myself to actually... Alright, this is fine. Okay, but back to actually writing this down. Hiru go ha and then bangohan. 밤고하. Okay. And then breakfast is 아침. 밥. Wow, I'm just making these progressively bigger because I don't know how to fucking write. 아침밥, and this is, what is this? This is 점심. 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 밥. And 방고한. Oh, fuck. What is it? What is the word? It's not ohu. Oh, it's 저녁. Okay. 저녁. Okay. Ba. Man, learning foreign languages is so much fucking work. Who does this, man? Okay, so this is 8시부터 8부터 no, neither of these are right. This is 저녁. Is it this one? It's 1시부터 2시 반까지. Huh. Han? Really? 8시. Okay, wait. Okay, what are all of these? Okay, so 1시부터 2시 반까지. 2시 반까지. 점심밥을 먹습니다. Alright. This is 여섯. This is 9, so this is just definitely not right. But 6시부터 6시 반까지 저녁밥을 먹습니다. Okay. And then this one is 12시부터 12시 반까지 점심밥을 먹습니다. Okay. And what's this one? 12시부터 1시가. Oh, wait, hold on. 1시까지. Huh. 2시까지. Huh. 시까지. I really would be just guessing here, wouldn't I? Because it's 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. So it's 12, right? 8시부터 Oh, so it is one of the last two. Okay. So 8시부터 8시 반까지. Is it this one? Ah, yay. I got it right. Have dinner from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. 오후 6부터
오후 6시부터 6시 반까지 저녁밥을 먹습니다. 오후 6시부터 6시 반까지 저녁밥을 먹습니다.
오후 6시부터 6시 반까지 저녁밥을 먹습니다. 아이고! 왜? 오후 6시부터 Okay, I got that one right. 6시 반. Okay, I understand.
7시부터 8시까지 산책을 합니다.
Okay,
7시부터
8시까지 산책을 합니다. Okay, that I just learned something really important because to take a walk in Japanese is sanpo suru. I actually don't remember if it's sanpo suru or sanpo o suru, but to do a something that is considered a noun, you put suru at the end. So like, I know that in the past, people have turned googling into a verb, literally guguru in Japanese, which is really funny. But before, you would have said guguru wo suru, to Google something. So this is very important to me because you do the same thing in Korean, apparently. So it's sanpo suru in Japanese, to take a walk, and in Korean it's sanche. Sanchek. Ur? Sanchek ur? I think it's ur. 산책을 합니다. Alright, cool. 오후
6시부터 오후 6시부터 6시 반까지 저녁밥을
먹습니다. 전화. Okay, so make a call from 9 to 9:15. So that is 9시부터 15시. No. It would be 9시 15분까지 전화를 합니다. Right? Okay, so 9시부터 9시 15분까지 전화를 합니다. Yay! I got it!
9시부터 10시까지 텔레비전을 봅니다.
Okay. 9시부터
9시부터 10시가 텔레비를 봅니다. 자다.
To sleep. 내루. Okay, sleep from 11 and a half to 6:30 in the morning. Okay, so 11 at night would be 저녁. 11 저녁 11? Really? Okay. Okay, so 저녁 11시부터 아침 6시까지 okay, so it'd be 시반 because it's 1/2 잡니다. Yay.
7시부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다.
Okay. 이거 I didn't change it back to Korean. Okay, 이거 이거. Why are my vowels not coming out? Okay, 이거 시부터 7시부터 7시. Okay, so it's 7시 반까지 아침 this is 아침밥 이거 밥을 because we need the particle 먹습니다.
7시부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다.
이거 왜? okay.
7시부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다.
7시 Okay, I guess there's supposed to be like 7시부터 okay, and this is supposed to be a Tgut, so 7시부터 이거 7시부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다.
7시부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다.
부터 7시 반까지 아침밥을 먹습니다. Alright. I think that was my entire hour word Korean, which is kind of sad, honestly, but well, I mean, we're plucking away at Korean, I guess. Oof. I've learned a lot of Korean today. Holy moly. Okay, I'm gonna take a very short break, and then I'm going to come back with speedrunning some Japanese. So here we go. See y'all in a bit. And we're back. Also, there's something on my screen and it kind of makes me look like I've got a mustache. Alright, let me move myself over here. Take away the BRB. Studio mode. We're gonna change around this to my other fucking screen here. Where in the fuck did I put it? There it is. Okay. Alright, and change this over to here. Ah, and I did it right away. Alright. Nice. Alright, now we just need to move you up here. Yeah, you are just like big and funky. You're a chunky monkey, my guy. Holy fuckaroli. Alright. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Could probably make it bigger, but I also cannot see the continue button if I do that, so I think this is gonna be just about okay. Alright, Yep. Alright, and now, just like that, we are back to work. Alright, close Korean, open Japanese, get the hiragana out. I don't think I'm gonna speedrun again today because what I'd like to do is learn some more new shit. So where are we? We're halfway through verbs. Huh. Weirding, but okaying. Miru.
見る。兄は毎日テレビを見ます。
姉は毎日テレビを見ます。
見る。
見る That is correct.
姉は毎週映画を見ます。
姉は毎週映画を見ます。はい。兄は毎日テレビを見ます。挨拶 Ooh, interesting. 出かけるで会える Huh. I actually don't know this one. I'm about to learn something new. Yay. What is this? So this is de. Because I know what the right answer is. This one's taberu. This one here is miru. This one here is dekakeru, to leave. But I don't know this one. I don't know this one at all. And then I don't even know how to write this kanji. Is it just like that?
出迎える。
出迎える。迎える。Because I've heard the verb 迎え, but I don't think I've ever heard it with the deru verb in front of it. De mu. Oh, that's not mu. De mu ka e ru. To greet or welcome. Huh. That's weird. I thought that was like aisatsu. Or I suppose the thing that you say when you welcome somebody is like irashaimase or irashai. But I've never heard anybody use demukaeru. 姉は毎週映画を見ます。
母は毎日父を出迎えます。
母は毎日父を出迎えます。はいはいはい。出迎えます。That's a completely new one to me. Huh. Go out. 出かける。
出かける。
母は毎日で父を出迎えます。毎日父を出迎えます。That was very tricky. 妻は毎日9時に出かけます。妻は毎日9時に出かけます。はい。
出かける。
出かける。出迎えます。妻は毎日9時に出かけます。はい。
見る。
出かける。はい。母は毎日父を
母は毎日父を出迎えます。
Oh, okay, I was right, okay.
兄は毎日テレビを見ます。
には毎日テレビを見ます。
兄は毎日テレビを見ます。
ありがとう。Alright, next egg. 계란?
卵.
Tamago! Oh, how did I forget tamago? Tamago is like one of the first ones you learn like anywhere. Kedan, I guess, is what you say in Korean. But you can also call it kedan in Japanese, like a cooked egg. I guess I don't actually know the word just for an uncooked regular ass egg in Korean. 子供たちは卵を食べますか？はい。
子供たちは卵を食べません。
子供たちは卵を食べません。卵。はい。子供たちは卵を食べません。食べません。はい。おばあさんは魚を食べません。はい。今日妻は出かけませんよ。おばあさんは魚を食べません。食べますか？はい。卵。はい。Oh, Yoshin. That's an interesting one. We haven't even learned that one in here yet. 子供たちは卵を食べますか？
子供たちは卵を食べません。
子供たちは卵を食べません。今日は奥さん、出かけますか？
今日奥さんは出かけますか？
かけますか？ The funny thing is that 出かける is also proper here. It's just not polite. 今日妻は出かけません。
子供たちは卵を食べますか？
子供たちは卵を食べますか？はい。 Hey. Arigato. Yay. That's that section, I guess. I'm gonna get out of this section at some point. But that day is not today. Probably. Kuru tomodachi. Chugoku. I don't know that last one. Ryoshin? Oh, that's Ryoshin. Okay. Come. Kuru.
来る。
はい
日本へ来る。
日本へ来る。
中国。
はい。
中国へ来る。
中国へ来る。
来る。
来る。来年両親は日本へ来ます。はい。はい。
中国へ来る。
中国へ来る。はい。Come to the company on Saturday. 土曜日会社へ来ますか？会社 I think it's hi. Hello, how are you? 土曜日会社へ来ますか? I think. Yeah, because de is by means of, I think. Anything interesting happen? No. I just finished up Korean and then switched over to Japanese. Honestly, it's been like less. I mean, I've learned some new words in Japanese to greet, to welcome. But other than that, I don't think anything specifically interesting happened. What about you? I'm supposing that you are at church by now. あさって田中さんと奥さんは中国へ来ますか? Hi. By the way, your singing was very nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. The hope is fading from my lips. I know that a lot of people have different songs that come to mind when it comes to thinking about songs about saying goodbye, but that's the first one that comes to my mind. 日本へ来る. I'm on the cam in church. You're on camera at church. Well, I hope you're enjoying your screen time. Friend. 友達.
友達。
My friends will come by my home tomorrow. 明日、友達は私の家へ来ます。It's not ni? Oh, 帰ります。Oh, no. Yeah, it's 来ます。Parents. 両親。
両親。
Hi. No, I'm the person behind the camera. Oh, I see. I hope you're tracking okay. I know that a lot of it must be just following around whoever your priest or pastor is, so I can't do public speaking. I see. Not a lot of people can. It's being put on the spot, of course. Understandable. 来年両親は日本へ来ます。日本へ来ます。I wonder why we use in this case and not ni. Because I feel like I've gotten a lot of my directional pointers backwards, because in a lot of places where I would use ni, I probably would have used de before. And in a lot of the cases where you use I probably would have used ni for. So I'm a little bit confused as to which one to use where, honestly. Maybe it's just idiomatic.
友達。
両親. I can always remember the second part because, like, the root for that is just like your parents always watching out for you, and those roots are easy for me to remember. But the first one, I don't actually know what the roots for that are for. I think I can just remember it because it just kind of looks funny.
来年、両親は日本へ来ます。会社へ来る。
会社
会社
へ
来る。
I don't get nervous or feel anxious, etc. I'm actually very good at public speaking, but I just hate it with a passion. Oh, well, that means you can do it, you just hate it. So, it's the difference between can do it and won't do it, I suppose. I suppose you don't like it. Come. Kuru.
くる
Tomodachi.
友達
Tomodachi. はい。Tomodachi, wow. I almost add san to that. That's interesting. Tomodachi wa watashi no ie e kimasu. Ashita tomodachi wa wait. Oh, yeah, it's ashita wa tomodachi ashita tomodachi wa watashi no ie kimasu. What's the difference between this one and this one? Tomodachi. Oh, kazoku. Okay.
日本へ来る
Nihon e kuru. Can't do it because that people won't keep asking you to do it. Oh. So it's not that you can't do it, it's just the answer you give because otherwise people will just keep on asking you to do public speaking. Makes sense. I see. I guess I'm kind of the same way. I don't like public speaking, but I'm okay at it. I just go a little bit too fast, probably because out of the nervousness. When it comes to a play, though, I'm really good at being in a play. Sanpo suru.
散歩する
Ah, alright, so that's that question answered. Sanpo suru. Right. So it's not wo, it's just sanpo suru. Got it. But here you are speaking to me. I suppose. I mean, if it was more than one person, maybe it would feel less like this is... It feels like this is kind of a one-on-one conversation. And honestly, I think that there's something about... Not only is this a one-on-one conversation, and not only do you not actually see anything even resembling a real body, I am just making things up off the top of my head. I may be a fictional character, but I'm being written as we speak, so this is all very improvisational. And for some reason, improvising is much better than trying to practice a rehearsed speech. Because then, for one thing, if people know that it's an improvised speech, that means that I can stop to think, and people will generally be forgiving about that. The second part is that if I'm just making shit up off the top of my head, then I don't have to like struggle for something that I prepared before and worry about whether it's perfect or not. And then I can just sort of focus on getting the message across, even if it's not like the most perfectly formed sentence in the entire world. I'm always your booklet. By the way, do your bare ears feel? Yes. In a fictional sense. But they do. That's right.
父は毎日散歩します。
父は毎日散歩します。
散歩する。
散歩するよ。clean.
掃除する。
掃除する. Got it. I keep on forgetting this word because soji, I do know this word. It's just I do keep forgetting it because to wash dishes is just the same wash you use for like your hands. To clean something is different. I wonder if they have that same sort of distinction in Korean. I should probably find out someday. I can never spell this one right. Ji suru. Alright, and kanji is spelled. I cannot fucking see this with my bare eyes. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Soji, and then G is. At least that one's a little easier to see. Soji suru. Got it. Do they also process sound? Well, I did say that 2 of these ears that you see work, right? I just never said which ones, did I? That's a good question.
母は毎朝掃除します。
母は毎朝掃除します。父は毎日散歩します。Really? 散歩し. So you would just, it counts as the suru just counts as the word before it and not as the particle after it, the modification after it. Huh. That's a little weird, but okay. So it could be that one bear ear and one human ear that works. Right. Exactly.
掃除する。
掃除する. Because, like I said, well, it's not necessarily that 2 of these ears work, so maybe all of them work, I don't know. It's just that 2 of them are real. Or 2 bear ears or 2 human ears, yeah. So, okay, let me put it this way. The exact thing I've ever said was, 2 of these ears are real. I think that means that all of them can hear, it's just that only 2 of them are real. So, I suppose that's how I am understanding you guys. Or maybe it's just that my eyes are real as well. Are eyes real? Who knows? So this is going to work? Really?
出勤する。
出勤する! Oh, this is an interesting verb. I didn't know that there was a specific verb for going to work. Because I'd always said, 仕事に行きます. I'm going to my job. But I didn't know that going to work was actually like a verb. That's really, really cool. I love learning new words. 出勤する. Alright, and then this is shukin. What in the fuck is that? Oh, okay, so it's like. And then there's a da, I think. And then it just kind of standing there, right? Yeah, and then chikara. I see, shukin suru. Huh. What do you know? Please, God, let the bear ears be real. They look so soft and fluffy. Well, only I know the answer to that. Wait, no, not just me. I guess all the researchers and all the interns and also my voice actor knows the answer to that. So several people know the answer to that. It's just that only one of them is actually real. And you know, contactable. Not by you. By me. 日曜日、両親は... Oh, I just forgot this word. 出勤する。出勤する。By the way, what time do you wake up? Varies. I'm kind of a late sleeper, even when I do get to sleep on time. So even if I go to sleep at what, 11? it's kind of a toss-up whether I'll wake up at like 7 a.m. or whether I just wake up at 1. I do tend to sleep very much. But these days I am trying to get up a little bit later, so around 9 or 10 a.m. I usually wake up at 6:30. Oh, early riser. I do think that if I had good sleep hygiene, I suppose, I do think I could probably wake up much earlier in the morning regularly. But I don't have good sleep hygiene. I generally do other things with my time at night, and I also think that I have a lot of motivation to draw at night, which makes me a pretty late sleeper. One time somebody asked, why does your character model look so tired? It's because I am fucking tired. Pretty much all the time, honestly. But I feel pretty good right now. 母は毎朝掃除します。はい。
出勤する。
出勤する。はい。ジョギングする。はい。Which is a very, very funny thing because to add suru to something is kind of to add ing to it, so it's like jogging. Jog suru would probably be like comparable to like sanpo suru, but no one told the Japanese that. This is kind of funny.
姉は毎晩ジョギングしません。
姉は毎晩ジョギングしません。I thought your model just had a very relaxed resting face. Yeah. I don't think anyone's ever told me that I had like resting bitch face. It's just I guess I do look a bit tired compared to other people who are just like on the internet all the time. I just I don't know. I just wanted to reflect the fact that I am just fucking tired most of the time. 日曜日両親は出勤しません。はい。ジョギングする。
ジョギングする。
ありがとう。Oh, what's this one?
旅行する。
Oh, 旅行. I should probably remember this one. Alright, so... Okay. This one is whole. And then hito on top of that weird 5-stroke thing that I never really know how to write. And then iku. This is real. It's ryoko. Yeah, it's not long, it's ryoko. Suru, which is to travel. Alright, cool. I did think about it though, but by the way, my face is cute. Thanks. I drew it myself. I'm not traveling this year. 来年旅行しません。姉は毎晩ジョギングしません。はい。
旅行する。
To travel. There we go.
来年旅行しません。
来年旅行しません。
来年旅行ません。
Maybe I should like go for one of those, I don't know. I know that people sometimes make like VTuber assets where like you have like your hands in front of your face and stuff. I wonder if I should like give some of those a download and then recolor them and then see if you guys end up enjoying the effect. Maybe that can be like a stream reward. Like, that's actually a pretty good idea. Like, stream, redeem. Hand assets. You know, I should probably talk to my rigger and see if we can't remove the ears or like put a hat on or something. What if there was like an 100k stream redeem for just removing my ears for 5 minutes? That would be so scary, honestly. I made this model with the ears in mind, so I don't even think that is there hair behind the ears? I mean, there has to be, right? Pretty sure I drew everything behind it too. Don't know for sure. Go for a walk stroll. 散歩する。散歩する。はい。clean 掃除する。母は毎朝掃除します。
父は毎日散歩します。
父は毎日散歩します。父は毎日散歩します。
父は毎日散歩します。
By the way, what ears would it remove? The real ones? No, just the bare ones. Not necessarily the real ones, you know. It's a completely different category, of course. Let's see. And we continue to learn. We continue to grow. We continue. We simply continue. Past tense. Verb ました。
先月、彼はテレビを買いました。
先月、彼はテレビを買いました。
昨日、娘は日本料理を食べました。
昨日、娘は日本料理を食べました。私は中国語の手紙を書きました。はい。土曜日は部屋を掃除しました。はい。先週息子は日本語の本を読みました。はい。昨日娘は日本料理を食べました。はい。私は中国語の手紙を書きました。はい。
先月、田中さんは何を買いましたか？
先月、田中さんは何を買いましたか？I didn't actually read the text for that one. I just kind of tried to remember everything. Probably having a conversational partner in Japanese would help my Japanese a lot more, but I don't think I've ever spoken to anybody in Japanese who didn't want me to start actively giving up after a while. So I think I'm just gonna keep on going by myself.
先月、彼はテレビを買いました。
Oh wait, no. I've had plenty of Japanese teachers. And some of them were very, very nice. It's just that every single time I've talked to someone for a long time in Japan, they told me that maybe I should start thinking about doing something else.
先週、息子は何の本を読みましたか？
先週息子は何の本を読みましたか？先週息子は日本語の本を読みました。はい。昨日娘は何を食べましたか？昨日娘は日本料理を食べました。はい。先月田中さんは何を買いましたか？はい。 選手息子は何の本 Okay, so it's 何の What kind of book? What book? Alright. 何の本 Got it. 何の本を読みましたか？はい。
先月、彼はテレビを買いました。
先月、彼はテレビを買いました。Oh, I really I feel like I've wished this for like the 80 millionth time by now, but good god, would this be so much easier if this fucking website recognized kanji? It would just make my life so much easier.
先月、彼はテレビを買いました。今日は出かけませんでした。
今日は出かけませんでした。
私は映画を見ませんでした。
私は映画を見ませんでした。Okay, so in order to make something a negative in the past tense, you say ません and then でした。If you wanted to say it casually, like, I didn't watch that film, just casually though, you would say 私は映画を、見なかった。So 見ない and then 買った at the end. I don't know. I've always liked that aspect of Japanese. It sounded very graceful. That is. 今日は出かけませんでした。昨日兄の犬はパンを食べません。
昨日、兄の犬は
はい。金曜日息子はラジオを聞きませんでした。はい。金曜日息子はラジオを Really? 聞きませんでした Really? ラジオを聞きません I guess it's not listening to the radio in Japanese, it's just listening at a radio. Interesting. Listening to radio. Or, man, I can't say it any other way. That's very idiomatic. 昨日、母は掃除しませんでした。先月、田中先生は学校へ来ませんでした。Okay, so this is 先週 because this is a week. 先週、兄は出勤しませんでした。はい。去年、両親は、旅行しませんでした。はい。はい。先月、田中さんは学校へ来ませんでした。はい。
去年、両親は旅行しませんでした。去年、旅行し
じゃなくて
両親は旅行しませんでした。
Bruv, what the girl oh my okay, bruv, what the girl I was into told me she wouldn't show me, she's showing everyone else. Things she told me she wouldn't do, she's doing with somebody else. Her lies are a stab to my heart. They were true in the moment. I'm on her side for this one. Sorry. Because I too say things that are true one moment and then no longer true the next. I feel stupid for falling for her. I think that for her, ending the relationship didn't make the desire to do things want to go away. She's just decided to find these things in somebody else. So, in the moment, that was true. while she was with you, she wouldn't want to do it with anybody else, but now she's not. True from one day to another. Yeah. Then again, I know that that doesn't actually take away the hurt, because that was special to you. Of course it was. You put value on that, and now the value is no longer there. Whenever something changes, but you haven't changed with it, that always hurts. It's a, what do you call it? Cognitive dissonance. Something is true, but cognitively, it's been different for you this entire time. So you're trying to reconcile reality with fiction, right? With something that is no longer real. What I'm saying is that I think that what you're feeling right now is real. It's a byproduct of a fiction that you made, a story that was once real but no longer is. And I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes you rely on these things in order to make sure that you get from day to day. Things like justice and mercy, those kinds of things. Those are also fictions, but they are real, you know? They're only true because more than one person believes in them. So, right now, you believe in something that is no longer true. And that can hurt, and I'm sorry about that. I really, really hope that wherever this fiction decides to take you, it's a better place. But for right now, I'm gonna just let you live in that. I am sorry, there really is nothing else I can do, but I do hope you feel better. Alright. 今日出かけませんでした。今日は出かけませんでした。はい。
今日は出かけませんでした。
Yeah! Sorry. I had a typo just then. And instead of writing kyo, I wrote kupo, which is coincidentally the word that Moogles in Final Fantasy say a lot. So I was just like, did my finger suddenly become a Moogle? Ku, ki, kyo, u, wa, de, ka, ke, ma, se, de, ita. Hai. Oh, we're into routines now. Nice. Let's see. We are at 11:20. I think we can go for another 10 minutes. And then I was actually in the bathroom thinking about if I wanted to play Valorant today, and I kind of do, honestly. Maybe I'll do that a little bit later. Yasumu. Yasumu. Yasumitai.
10分間休む。
10分間休む。休みたい。休む。休みたい。遊ぶ。
遊ぶ。
That is one kanji that I don't know if I'll ever learn how to write. So it's like the bottom thingy, and then ho, and then person, and then kodomo. Woohoo, Valorant, right?
4時間遊ぶ。
4時間遊ぶ. I might actually play a mode other than deathmatch. Who knows? 10分間休む。はい。
遊ぶ。
遊ぶ。はい。Oh, this is to work. 働く。
働く。
You know, I've seen that kanji so many times lately, and I've just kind of chalked it up to the fact that I don't remember kanji very well. But hataraku. I feel like I shouldn't have any excuse for not remembering how to write this one. But I guess I just never learned it. Hataraku. Hataraku. Wait, oh no, yeah, okay, there it is. For like 2 seconds I forgot how to write the letter for ra, and I freaked out a little bit. Valorant makes me the person I wish I was. What? Just powerful? I see.
8時間働く。
8時間働く。To play for 4時間遊ぶ。Do I play video games to become a version of myself? To make me a person I wish I was? The goat? Ah, greatest of all time. I see. Wait, I thought you didn't play Valorant. And it makes me mean and toxic. So the person you wish to be is mean and toxic. I could care less for everybody else. I see. So it makes you selfish. It makes you think of it to others besides yourself. Or yourself instead of others. I don't know. I guess I have very different views of selfishness and selflessness that everybody else does, but I don't think that thinking of yourself is necessarily a bad thing. And I think that more people need to realize that. So, so you wish you could be mean and toxic. I see. I think that even in a fictional sense, it's hard for me to be mean to other people. I think that whenever I try it, I instantly feel bad. Not sure why. Maybe it's because I'm fictional. And even not meaning it means that it's real to me, you know? I wish I could hurt people and put myself first, right? But it's a work in progress. I see. There's a common writer. What do you mean you're the meanest of bears, right? I've been trying to embrace that part of myself more. There was a common writer named Common Writer O's. And the season itself is a lot. Common Writer itself is just one elongated toy commercial, of course, but one thing that Common Writer O's was about was how people are innately kind of selfish. There's a line in the show, what is it? When a baby is born, it comes out crying because it needs something. Anything. And it doesn't know how to demand it, so all it can do is cry and cry. So, to be human is to want things. I mean, you learn how to be selfless later. You learn how to think of others before yourself later. But at some point, you do also need to take care of yourself. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, then eventually there won't be a you to be there at all. That was the point of that season. So that taught me a lot about how I think about myself and others, I think. So I don't necessarily think that being selfish is necessarily bad, or thinking of yourself before others is necessarily bad. Sometimes you do need to do that in order to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So you aren't breaking yourself just to take care of others, you know. It took me a while to actually consider life in that way. I don't know, it's a good season of Kamen Rider. Cured my depression. Work, 働く。
働く。
Study, 勉強する。
勉強す。1ヶ月間日本語を勉強する。
1ヶ月間日本語を勉強する。1ヶ月間じゃなくて、私、15年ぐらい日本語を勉強します。あ、じゃなくて。今から。今まで。今まで20年間日本語を勉強する。時々休むしてけど、自分で勉強しますけど、頑張りました。はい。
8時間働く。
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 はい。
勉強する。
By the way, I joined a Discord named Professional Assholes. Oh, really?
勉強する。
勉強する。
遊ぶ。
働く。
働く。
勉
勉強する。
休む。
休む。休む。やすむ。
The things I've seen.
10分間休む。
10分間休む。I hope I could say what they say. What, just about other people? That you don't care? Bruh, I say that all the time. And I didn't have to join a Discord called Professional Assholes. Play. 遊ぶ。4時間遊ぶ。働く。
働く。
I love it when they just line up in the right order. 8時間働く。To be a professional asshole, though, I don't think I need to join a group. Why would an asshole need to join a group? Isn't to be an asshole to be like innately asocial? Why would you join a group about being an asshole if you haven't already accepted that you're going to be alone? Weird as shit, man. 1ヶ月日本語を勉強します。1ヶ月間
日本語を勉強する。
日本語を勉強する。
10分間休む。
10分間。はいよ。
10分間休む。
Did not mean to do that. 10分。間。休む。There you go.
10分間休む。
Hey, and that's the end of that. To share their worst, most demeaning tactics. I think people are already pretty bad without getting help in it. They show you how to chip away at people's insecurity in a way where you can gaslight them later. And that's the kind of person you want to be, right? I'd say good luck with that. If that's really what you think is going to be the best version of you, then I guess I'm happy for you. A support group to become the best version of yourself, becoming the worst version of yourself. Huh. It's so hard though. Why? It's super easy, fucking. It's all about gaining trust, and people who are innately assholes can't do that, which is why they need support groups to do it in the first place. I could probably destroy most people just by being kind to them and then flipping my switch and being cruel to them later. I have that in me. I just don't fucking feel like it. You just have to not care about other people. And I find that pretty easy. But at the same time, it's very important to me that I be a good person. Don't really know why though. I haven't really talked it out to myself, I suppose. I'm gonna go to this ooh, I did not turn on chat here. There we go. I feel bad doing that. I don't know. I wouldn't say, like, I think the standard thing here is to say that people aren't meant to be unkind to each other, but I don't think that that's true. I don't think people are meant to be much of anything at all, you know? I suppose that the regular religion-based thing is like, oh, we were meant to love each other, we were meant to be this or that, but I don't really ascribe to the idea that we were meant to be anything. So it's a matter of choice, right? Being good is a choice, being bad is a choice. To be sorry about things is also a choice. Like, take for instance, like, dog shaming. Dogs don't actually feel shame. They feel regret, yeah, but they don't feel shame. There's a difference. They can regret something without actually feeling shame for what they did. Humans are the only creatures who feel shame. So I guess killing that instinct in you gets you back to your animal side, I suppose. But then again, doesn't that make you less human? Are humans animals who can feel shame? Or are we just something else, you know? I'm just a bear, I suppose, but these are some things I think about a lot. I find that I'm often cruel to people by accident, so it's hard for me to be cruel on purpose, but by accident, oh yes, certainly. And I'm trying to commit to the cruel things I say sometimes, a lot more than I used to. Sometimes I don't want to backtrack. Aren't humans just animals? I don't know, are they? Isn't life just life? The world kind of just shits life all over the place, right? I mean, we live on a planet where, despite every single attempt to do so, grass shits out of every crack and rock. You know? Is there something special about that? In a way, there kind of is. Because even though we live on a huge piece of Earth that just constantly grows cancerous little mounds of flesh and organic life on it, on the other hand, It's a tiny dust speck in space. And it's the only place in the galaxy that we know of, in the entire universe, that does that. What is special? Except for the value we put on it, you know? And that, I think, is the only way to make something special. You have to put effort into thinking that it is. So it's a matter of perspective, right? It's a matter of thinking, oh, I don't know if this is in any way special, but it's special to me. You remember that I said that The Little Prince is one of my favorite books, right? It's reading comprehension, bozo. What made The Prince's Rose special to him? It's because it was his. He chose to make it special. That's all it is. It's a choice. There is no objective factor to it. And trying to search for an objective factor to what makes something special or not just kind of lands you in a lot of hot water with other people's interpretation of what is special. Which is what makes fiction interesting, you know? Fiction is the practice of making fake things important, despite the fact that it isn't real. Humans are the only things who believe in fiction, you know? They're the only ones who can put a name to things like trust or mercy or whatever. Dogs don't have that. I know they feel loyalty. They feel habits. They learn. But they don't feel things in the same way. I do think they can love, though. It's just not conceptual to them. It's not a physical thing. So they love without understanding it, you know? This went from learning Japanese/Korean to something else. Well, sometimes these vibes do end up like that. I don't know. Sometimes I think about these things late at night, and then I'm like, only crazy people think about this kind of shit. But it makes me feel better having figured out how to think about these things, even if it's only in a way that makes me happy, you know? At least I have my answers. And I'm perfectly happy with my answers being the way they are. No one has to agree with me. I agree with me. I know what reality is for me. Thank you. Just listening to you soothes my soul. Well, you're welcome. In a few of my lives, I was the type to go to church. And then I read the Bible like 3 times and realized that it made about as much sense as any other holy book that I've ever read. So I think about my relationship with the world a lot. Maybe that's the way to put it. I guess I'm a wacko. I think you are. Like, I could reassure you and say that you aren't some kind of weirdo. But from what I know about you and from what you've told me, you do actually kind of seem like a weirdo, so sorry about that. Me? Written? I mean, I've written books, but not like self-help manuals or whatever. I don't want to help other people. I can barely help myself sometimes. Although I guess that is kind of the goal here, right? I kind of want to make sure that when people leave this place, they at least feel like someone was listening to them. That being said, I think that weirdos also have a place in this world. And that's just my opinion. But who knows, maybe other people have the fiction in their head that what I say is valuable too. That's all I have, really. I thought you said you've written... Oh no, I'm sorry, I've read holy books. I've read the Quran. I've read some of the Torah. I try to read as much as I can. I did not get all the way through the Hindi books, but I'm trying to. I've gotten through a lot of Confucianism as well. Lots of Wicca. It makes about as much sense as everything else, you know. I just realized that the Bible makes just about as much as sense and does about the same things functionally as any other holy book out there. I was like, maybe I wrote La Biblia el oso. I wouldn't write a holy book. That comes with way too many problems. Like, that would just assume that my way is the one correct way to think about anything. You know? All I'd be able to do is, like, give advice. And for a lot of people, my advice just doesn't work. Like, can you imagine reading a book by someone who's like, also, I've never felt the need to be in a relationship in my entire life? 95% of people in the entire world will just be like, this person is absolutely nuts. Who doesn't want to be in a relationship? It's me, motherfucker. So yeah, I don't think that my advice is broadly applicable. The La Biblia el oso is a real thing. Let me look that up. La Biblia. I'm still writing in Japanese. La Biblia el oso. Oh, yo. I mean, I don't want to be in a relationship. The relationship seeks me. Has it ever occurred to you to say no, though? From 1569, autor Casiodoro de Reina, un libro histórico que se mantiene intacto con la misma pureza expresando en cada página. Or is it pagina? It's pagina, isn't it? Then it chews me up and spits me out. I don't know. I've had a lot of opportunities to be in relationships. Fake ones, but relationships. With fake people, that is. I've always said no. And I think I'd always also say no to a real one. I just don't want it. The idea of spending the rest of your life with just one person terrifies me. Pagina. Okay. Yeah. So, I don't think that a lot of my advice is broadly applicable to people because most people want to seem open to that sort of thing. And my advice is very geared towards people who don't. I always give people a chance. I don't give many people chances. I guess we are pretty opposed in that way. Not Gina. Pagina. Gina. Okay. Pagina. Got it. Alright. Yeah, I rarely give people chances. They can have my company, but it's very rare that I give them an actual chance, you know? And I prefer it that way. I don't think that... I think that most people would probably see that as an asshole move, to not be open and caring about other people all the time. But I don't have the energy for that, you know? Try to hiss like a cat. Hang on. What, you want that as a redemption? Vagina. Ah, okay. Vagina. Vagina. Okay. Vagina. Vagina. Got it. Vagina. I see, I see. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think what I'm trying to get at here is that I don't care if you end up being cruel or kind, or if you end up being the best version of yourself or your worst version of what the fuck ever. My only concern is there's a tipping point, you know? When people go from assholes to doing things that even they may regret. Otherwise, it sounds like the female organ in... Well noted. I don't know. I think that what it comes down to is I don't feel loneliness. But I know several people in the world do. If I become mean, I might say something wrong to you, though. That I would really regret. But would you feel shame? That's the question. What I'm trying to get at is I don't really care one way or another what you do. Just try not to do anything that you know later on you would regret. If I take a risk, it's because I know later on I will look back at that risk and go, well, that didn't pay off, but I don't regret doing it. I would feel ashamed. Well, I don't know. Maybe try accepting yourself that way, and if you hate it, try hurting my feelings. See what that makes you do. Hey, it's not like I'm a real person, right? It's not like I've got real feelings to hurt, you know? But real people, though, gotta be careful with them. Maybe that's what I'm trying to get at here. You have permission to hurt my feelings? Well, I mean, they're not real, so yeah, sure. I think that the only caveat I have is that you don't hurt other people's feelings, and that's where the shit hits the fan, right? Because eventually, you've got to regard that you're in a public space, and even though I'm not real, the other people who can read this are. So at that point, you're thinking about other people, real people, and how you would like to treat them, even if you never meet them. And that's kind of a fiction too, isn't it? You're thinking about a reality that may not exist. So if you consider those people real, then maybe there is a reason to hold back, as it were. This did turn into something other than Japanese and Korean, didn't it? I think I'm gonna finish up my breakfast and then maybe I'll hop on Valorant or do something else with my day. I do have work later tonight, so I can't stream all day, but I do want to continue having a good time, so I might be back, I may be not, but I am definitely going to get some breakfast in me. Yeah, what about that get wrecked scrub? True. Alright. I am going to finish my breakfast, take a short break, probably get some of my dailies and Genshin done, and then I'll see where I feel like landing for the rest of the day. Hope you take care. I hope you have a good time at church. Or a bad time at church. Or, you know, a middling time at church. And I'll see you later. And for people watching the VOD, goodness gracious, you've had a time of it, haven't you? Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful day. I hope you had a good time. I did too. Don't choke, trip, or slip. Yep, and if I do, I stop, drop, and roll, right? Bye.